This is sick. Let's try.
Holidays. You're finally taking your dream trip. But all of a sudden, the plane starts shaking. The oxygen mask drops in front of you. You're in a free fall, heading toward the middle of the ocean. Phew. Watching that How to Survive a Plane Crash really paid off. But now you're on a deserted island with no food or drinking water. You're surrounded by wild animals and dangerous critters. What should you do? Don't worry, we're here for you. This is How to Survive Being Stranded on a Deserted Island. You've read stories about people stranded on a deserted island, like Robinson Crusoe or the Lord of the Flies. And you've even heard real-life stories about ancient sailors and modern-day castaways. But this time, it's you who's alone in the wild. Being rescued is the only way you'll get home, so you need to stay alive until then. How do you identify edible plants? What can you do to stay sane? How can you help rescuers find you? Step 1. Quench your thirst. The very first thing to do is to find drinkable water. Your body can stay alive for up to 2 months without food, but it can take just a few days to die from dehydration. Stop moving and listen. Hopefully you'll see or hear a stream, a river, or a lake. But it seems that there aren't any on this island, and there's no sign of rain. You'll need to take some risk, as Gilbert Gaddick did when he got lost on the Kilauea volcano in Hawaii. He survived by drinking water he squeezed out of moss and licking leaves. Step 2. Get creative. Maybe there's no moss nearby, but don't panic. You can make a solar still to collect water from condensation. Find a moist area that gets sunlight and dig a hole about 0.6 meters deep. Place a container in the middle. Put a plastic sheet over the hole and seal the sides with rocks and soil. Place a little rock in the middle of the plastic sheet to lean the plastic over the container. The heat of sunlight will produce condensation from the moisture of the soil. You can collect about 1 liter of water per day with a solar water still. Step 3. Eat your greens. Trying to hunt animals can use up precious energy and put your life in even more danger. But you can find other healthy sources of food in the wild. Before traveling, research what plants are edible in the region you are going to. Or you can use the Universal Edibility Test. Put the plant on the inside of your arm. If nothing happens after 15 minutes, put it on your lips. If there's no reaction, eat a little piece. After 8 hours, if you feel fine, the plant should be safe to eat, and you found a leafy snack. Step 4. Create a spark. Fire is one of the most useful resources in the wild. It can protect you from predators, insects, and cold. It makes you visible to rescuers and kills bacteria and parasites in food and water. But maybe you don't have a lighter. So find some dry wood. Usually fine tinders burn easiest. Find a thin stick and rub it against another piece of wood. Be patient. The more moisture the wood has in it, the longer it will take to burn. Step 5. Grab the spotlight. To be rescued, you need to be visible from the air and the sea. Boats and planes can see smoke, so keep a fire in the pit. And throw moist plants on top of it. This creates dark smoke that rescuers can see from a distance. Also make big signals on the beach. Use the international SOS distress signal, or HELP. In 2016, 3 men set off on a short sailing trip in the South Pacific Ocean. Their boat was wrecked, so they swam to a desert island hundreds of kilometers from Papua New Guinea. After 3 days, a United States Navy plane spotted the huge help signal they made with palm leaves. Step 6. Stay busy. One of the biggest dangers is losing your sanity. Instead of worrying, stay busy. and keep to a schedule. In 1965, 6 boys escaped from their boarding school on Tonga Island. They stole a boat and tried to sail to Fiji, but the boat got damaged and they were adrift on the ocean. Days later, they spotted an island and swam to its shore. To survive, they built a small commune with rules, an orchard, chicken pens, water containers made from hollowed-out tree trunks, a gym, and more. An Australian boat found them 15 months later. You did it again. You survived on a deserted island. But could you survive a piranha attack? Get ready. We can help you here on How to Survive.